In 2023, the community felt the sting of tragedy with the passing of many beloved figures. Here is a remembrance of some of those who have left us. Justin Vicky. Known for his dedication to the sport, Justin's life came to a sudden end during what he loved doing most, lifting weights. Tragically, while attempting a heavy squat, he succumbed to an accident that proved fatal. His passing is a stark reminder of the inherent risks in the pursuit of physical excellence. It also served as a reminder for the bodybuilding community at large to always use a safety rack on the squat regardless of how advanced you are in the lifting game. Hugo Sergio. A tale of bravery and tragedy, Hugo lost his life while heroically trying to save his wife from a perilous situation. Hugo's apartment was on fire and he managed to save his daughter and wife from the blaze. Sadly, Hugo lost his own life after attempting to rescue the family's beloved dog. His selflessness was the hallmark of his character, both in his personal life and within the bodybuilding community. Hugo will be remembered not just for his physical strength, but for his immense heart. Gustavo Badell. Details of Gustavo's passing have not been widely publicized, but people close to the bodybuilding greats have shared that Gustavo had kidney problems and ultimately died from a stroke. Gustavo's sudden death at age 50 was shocking to many of his fans, and there is no doubt that he will be remembered by many bodybuilders for years to come. Tanya Knight. A legendary figure in women's bodybuilding known for being a pioneer in women's fitness with her goddess physique. Tanya battled cancer with the same ferocity she brought to her competitions. Unfortunately, the disease claimed her life, leaving a legacy of inspiration and a reminder of the vulnerability that lies beneath the surface of strength. Rachel Chase. Chase was a mother of 5 and a famous fitness influencer with over 1.4 million followers on Facebook. Rachel's passing was sudden, and the causes remain private, as per the family's wishes. The community respects the privacy surrounding her death while mourning the loss of a passionate athlete whose determination was as commendable as her physique. Sonny Bryant Jr., a stalwart in the senior bodybuilding circuit, Sonny shocked his world with his impressive physique at over 70 years old. For years, Sonny has disappeared from the bodybuilding scene, leaving many fans wondering what happened to the legend. Sonny's battle with cancer was one he faced head-on, with courage and dignity. His presence on the stage will be sorely missed, but his spirit continues to inspire those who challenge the limits of age and adversity. Neil Curry. On the 11th of September 2023, the bodybuilding world was struck by the heartbreaking news of Neil Curry's passing. At just 34 years old, the esteemed British bodybuilder, who had made a remarkable impression at the 2022 Mr. Olympia competition, succumbed to the invisible and insidious grip of depression and severe mental health struggles. His decision to end his life left friends, fans, and fellow athletes in a state of deep mourning and raised a poignant dialogue about mental health in the bodybuilding community. Christian Figueiredo, a 29-year-old Brazilian bodybuilder, tragically passed away after suffering a stroke during liver surgery, leaving the bodybuilding community and his loved ones in mourning. His wife, Vivi Torres, took to social media to express her profound loss just before their 11th anniversary, reflecting on their deep bond and the teachings her husband imparted about love and marriage. She conveyed her belief in their eternal love and her current struggle to revisit memories captured in photos and videos. Ricardo Alexandre Martins Correa, a fellow bodybuilder, was present at the hospital during Figueiredo's critical moments and shared that despite the medical team's efforts, Figueiredo experienced a severe stroke followed by an unexpected heart attack, which led to his body going into shock. He spoke about the limits of human control in such dire situations and lamented the loss of a man he considers a brother, whose memory he will cherish forever. Praveen Nath was a transgender bodybuilder who tragically took his own life after being bullied online. The onslaught of bullying happened after his first show. Praveen, who died at 26, was gone too young and will be missed. Let this serve as a reminder for us to stop bullying. We might never understand why someone chooses the path they chose, but that is no excuse for harassment. Lisa Lyon, a pioneer for women in bodybuilding, left us with a rich legacy that transcended the sport. Her influence was felt not just in competitions, but in how she empowered women to take up space in a male-dominated arena. She passed away in her home at age 70. Catalin Stefanescu. A tragic accident led to Catalin's untimely demise. An avid swimmer and a formidable bodybuilder, he drowned in a swimming accident, leaving behind shocked fans and a community in mourning. Many believe his death was odd. Catalin drowned in a 3-feet-deep lake whilst fishing in Romania. Regardless of the details, the man will be missed. Joe Lindner. The fitness world is mourning the unexpected loss of renowned German bodybuilder and social media influencer Joe Lindner, who passed away at 30 years of age. Famously known as Joesthetics to his online followers, Joe's life came to a sudden end due to an aneurysm, just days after he experienced neck pain. In an intimate and heartbreaking moment, he died while embracing his girlfriend Nisha, a testament to his thoughtful and loving nature. Nisha shared the devastating news on Instagram with profound sorrow. She recalled Joe's recent complaints of neck discomfort, expressing regret that the severity of his condition was not recognized sooner. In her tribute, she remembered Joe as an extraordinary individual whose kind-heartedness and spirited personality made him a remarkable partner and an inspiring presence to all who knew him intimately. Lee Banks. On February 2, 2023, the bodybuilding realm was met with the somber news that IFBB pro bodybuilder Lee Banks had passed away at the age of 51. His death occurred at the Mayo Clinic and AMP Hospital located in Jacksonville, Florida. It was his wife, Lafayette Banks, who brought this tragic information to light through a Facebook announcement. Lafayette disclosed that the cause behind Lee Banks's untimely departure was a battle with a stage 4 carcinoid tumor in his intestines, a diagnosis that was first made in 2020. The early symptoms that led to this discovery were changes in his metabolism, which Lee noticed while rigorously preparing for a bodybuilding competition in 2018. His wife reflected on these details in a poignant Facebook post. Don Reinhout. Don was not a bodybuilder but was known as a strongman and a figure of immense physical power. Don's death marks the end of an era. His achievements in strength sports brought him fame, and his gentle demeanor won him friends across the globe. Don sadly passed away in a car crash at 78 years old. He will be remembered as one of the legends of the sport. Ed Fury. Ed Fury, celebrated for his iconic status as a physique model and later a movie star, passed away on February 24th at the venerable age of 94. His passing was confirmed by his wife to close friends and family. Born as Rupert Edmund Holovchik on June 6, 1928 in Long Island, New York, Ed Fury would go on to become a beloved figure in the bodybuilding community. After relocating to the West Coast, he became a prominent figure at Muscle Beach in the 1940s. There, he frequently posed for noted photographers like Bob Mizer of the Athletic Model Guild and Bruce Bellas, known as Bruce of LA. With his impressive natural musculature and an appearance that seemed tailor-made for Hollywood, Fury's image became synonymous with the golden age of bodybuilding. Ajinkya Kadam. In a startling incident from Nalasopara, Mumbai, a young 27-year-old bodybuilder named Ajinkya Kadam suffered a fatal heart attack. The sudden heart attack of this well-regarded bodybuilder, who had clinched several awards in the 75 kilograms category, stirred profound shock and grief in the Nalasopara area. Premraj Arora. Premraj Arora, a celebrated former Mr. India title holder and esteemed bodybuilder, succumbed to a heart attack at the age of 42 in Kota, Rajasthan. His passing highlights a troubling trend within India's entertainment industry, where the pressure to maintain physical prowess can sometimes contribute to unhealthy practices. After completing his exercise regimen, Arora retired to the bathroom and became unresponsive to the calls of his family, who found the door securely locked. Upon forcing their way in, they discovered him lifeless beneath the still-flowing water of the shower, without a detectable pulse. In a desperate attempt to save him, he was quickly taken to a medical facility, yet tragically he was pronounced deceased upon arrival. He will be missed. The next bodybuilder's death is not to be celebrated but will serve as a cautionary tale of the negative mental health effects which can come from drug abuse. Nermin Sulejmanovic. In a harrowing incident, bodybuilder Nermin Sulejmanovic live-streamed the murder of his ex-wife on Instagram and subsequently killed 2 others in the Bosnian town of Gradičak. The attack, which occurred on a Friday, also left 3 individuals wounded. Following the murders, Sulejmanovic, who had informed his social media followers that they would be witnessing an execution, took his own life as police located, but could not detain him. Approximately 12,000 people watched the tragic event live. This was a truly sad event and should remind people of the importance of checking their mental health. Mighty Mike Quinn. On May 30th, 2023, the news of Mighty Mike Quinn's passing was shared by his sister on Facebook. The retired IFBB professional bodybuilder made a lasting impact on the sport with his vibrant personality during the peak of his career in the 80s and 90s, and he was recognized for his candid discussions on controversial industry topics, including the use of steroids. The bodybuilding community and Mike's admirers are grieving the loss of such a spirited figure. The details of Mike Quinn's cause of death have not been disclosed. However, in her heartfelt Facebook tribute, his sister Kelly Quinn mentioned, "My brother Mike, also known as Mighty Mike Quinn, after a prolonged illness, has earned his angel wings. Michael has influenced many and will be profoundly missed. Forever in our hearts, Kelly." Murat Gonul. Reports have emerged that IFBB professional bodybuilder Murat Gonul has died at the age of 46. The news was initially shared by RX Muscle through an Instagram post on Tuesday, but no details regarding the cause of his death have been disclosed. Murat Gonul's death comes unexpectedly as he was recently active in the competitive circuit, having participated in the men's 212 division in 2022. The announcement on social media conveyed the sad news and extended heartfelt condolences to Gonul's family, friends, and supporters, stating, "We are deeply saddened to report the passing of IFBB pro Murat Gonul. Our thoughts and warmest wishes go out to his family, loved ones, and fans during this difficult time." Amy Richardson, bodybuilding star and powerlifter Amy Richardson, passed away at the age of 49 with her sponsor, CJ's Elite Competition Suits, confirming the sad news and expressing deep sorrow over her death. Known for her vibrant personality and passion for the sport, Richardson had been openly dealing with health issues, including a recent battle with pneumonia as reported by Generation Iron. Before her death, Richardson communicated with her fans about her health struggles, mentioning her treatment with antibiotics and sharing her appreciation for gestures of support, such as receiving flowers while in the hospital. She had previously experienced severe discomfort due to a rash, and revealed that she suffered from both pneumonia and the flu during a trip to Vegas. She will be missed. Many of the deaths on our list came from natural causes. However, many of the health issues were likely related to the use of anabolic steroids. The abuse of steroids has played a role in the death of dozens of bodybuilders over the past few decades. Healthy people do not die from heart attacks in their 30s and 40s. Let this be a cautionary tale for us all to take better care of our health.